Hello everyone, I'm jumping on here really quick to share some amazing news I just heard. I promised I would as soon as it was ready. As of today, Bathsheba Sherman, the woman who was villainized to be a witch, among many other nasty things by the first Conjuring movie and the books written by Andrea Perron, now has a new headstone. Thanks to some amazing people, Betty and Carlo of the Burrillville Historical and Preservation Society, and an amazing historian and author named Jamie Rubio. And also a big thanks to Ocean State Monument for replicating Bathsheba's original headstone. It's perfect. If you didn't know, shortly after the movie came out, there were people that felt the need to avenge the parents and a fictional child portrayed to have been murdered by Bathsheba by completely destroying Bathsheba's headstone. It was vandalized multiple times, and Bathsheba was left without a proper grave marker amidst the rest of her family. Now, thanks to the efforts of these amazing people, Bathsheba can now rest in peace, as she should. And here's a message from Jamie Rubio, the author responsible for writing Bathsheba's history.
I want to thank everyone who donated and shared the links to the GoFundMe fundraiser for replacing Bathsheba Sherman's headstone. I'm so grateful for everyone who helped, everyone who raised awareness to the truth behind the whole Conjuring film nonsense, that Bathsheba Sherman was never accused of any wrongdoing whatsoever in her lifetime. She was never accused of being a witch. She was never accused of murdering anyone, let alone a child. There were never any accusations. There were never any reports. There were no hearings or anything of the sort that has been spread falsely by a certain family in Burrillville, Rhode Island, starting in the early 1970s, and picked up and, I would say, propelled into the spotlight by the Warrens. And I blame both families for that. But today is a day of celebration and not talking bad about people who are no longer with us. That's something that everybody should learn from. Starting with Bathsheba, she never did anything wrong. She was never accused of anything wrong. And because of that horrible film, which, they could have just made it a scary movie and left it that way, but they had to go and say based on a true story, which just ruined the whole thing because they had to slander a real person who was innocent. And that's a shame. And nobody's apologized. But going back to that, today is a day to celebrate, to be happy. Bathsheba has her new headstone. She can finally rest in peace. And we can see that the truth is finally coming to light. And the lies are being exposed one by one. Thank you, everyone. I'm just so ecstatic that Bathsheba can rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. And stay tuned because I have been working with Jamie, and coming soon is a part 2 to my episode on the farm, or as it has shamefully become known to be, the Conjuring House.